Oscar, you've kind of directed us into the previous segment, particularly to the importance of churches thinking through what they do, having a plan. And I have really appreciated your emphasis, and you mentioned this two or three times, on people being trained to use their firearms, to go into this thing with some good common sense. I wonder, what about families? Should a family have some kind of an action plan for the case of an emergency, and what would you suggest that might look like?
So churches are part of our extended family, right? Right. Churches and families both, I do believe, should have some emergency plans to know how to act in certain emergency situations. In our homes, in our churches, we have a responsibility to try to protect ourselves against existing threats. So because families and churches both have finite resources, they should really be guided by their action plans based upon what existing threats exist or risk exists in their communities, at their churches, at their homes, and then determine what vulnerabilities you have in your families, in your homes, at church, and try to provide solutions for that. So in other words, you don't build a moat around your home to try to protect against an invading horde of barbarians if you don't have barbarians in the area. You need to look and see what the real issues are. But the first steps in protections are always doing your homework, determining what the threats are. So yes, simple evacuation plans are important. All hazards plans, which address something as simple as if something happens during a church service, where people would evacuate to outside by having a designated areas. We all know that in our churches, families are separated from their children during the service. Young children are at a different location. But just even having something as simple as the church defining where families will meet up during an emergency will help with those plans and help to ensure people are safe.